Bludotone, Joyeuse, 50 watt EL34s. Thanks again, Brandon. This is the ultimate desert island, the killer of all amps. Channel 2, look, the gain's only at 12 o'clock. There's so much more room to go on this. You just don't need to. It's so musical. First channel is clean. I'll demo that real quick. He added some switches on the back. I'm not going to get into that because it's on a shelf and it's happy where it is right now. So this is a new configuration because what we did here was put this on a rolling deal so I can get back there, get to everything on either side. I mean, it'll roll with one finger. These are industrial shelf rollers rated at 1,000 pounds. I found online for about $150 for the pair. There's a Lazy Susan rated at 1,000 pounds. Sorry, that was a couple $100. And basically, I just had my fabricator build a frame to mount it into the studs. So it's just 2x4 steel channel with flat bar cross brace at the bottom. Again, bolted into the wall and allows much real estate. And real estate that's key. That's why you listen to people in the real estate business, experts, and hope that one of them runs the country again. Anyway, these are the real estate savers, and these are incredible. It's kind of a gamble from UK to the middle of the Pacific, and obviously the dollar being weak to the British pound. But I got the 112s. I've had a stereo live rig now for about a year, and they've just been so incredible. They've just gotten better and better. So I pulled the trigger, ordered this trifecta for the wet, dry, wet. Same drivers, creamback, alnico 90s. So tons of headroom in these cabs. They're 180 a piece, but if you don't know Barefaced, you gotta look them up because this is why they're so. Besides the fact, I don't know how they do it, but this thing weighs, it's the size of a suitcase, full-size suitcase, and it weighs about a suitcase with a week's worth of clothes in it. But that's their technology. That's their patent, AVD technology. And basically what it does is it just gives you 3D. It just fills out, put it in layman's terms, it makes a 212 sound like a 612. They sound better than the 412s ever sounded. Bottom line is, if you're looking for album quality guitar in your face live or in your studio, get yourself a good head, obviously, or good heads, and make the investment. You will never regret going with Barefaced, and I highly recommend the creamback alnico 90s. They also have 65s, but this is all 50 watts. That's a 50 watt head. That's a 50 watt power station where we're basically juicing the amp and keeping the volume. I have it at parity right now, but when there's other people in the studio, we like to dial down the room volume and still get the amp working. Comes really in handy with the Steve Stevens and the Fuchs. The Fuchs is just a beast. That thing is so loud. So with one of these, it's just pure happy times all day long. Yeah, so here's a quick demo of how these things sound. They've only got about 10 hours on them, so they're still the drivers are still breaking in, but I just can't even. Hopefully this captures a little bit of how excellent hi-fi the Sonics are. Basically, this is my statement on these cabs. For the first time, I've been able to hear every critical detail of my heads, of what my heads are doing. It's almost like with Rat Gear, you go into the algorithms and you start splitting hairs because you're trying to get those critical little details. That's what these cabs do. They showcase whatever the amp is designed and built to do, whatever sonics it's going to give you. You're going to hear every single little detail, and little EQ changes, little gain changes, little power changes are huge. You hear every detail, and that's what I was going for. So they're not mic'd up yet. That's coming next, and I've got baffles being made right now for being able to really pound them and not sterilize the people in the room while they're being pounded. So, yeah, they're very loud, but they're very light. Like I said, a full-size suitcase with about a week's worth of clothes. It's unbelievable. So here's how they sound. I'm on Jimmy Tyler, Guanita 1. Got a new custom Fralin PAF. They typically wind them 7.4, 7.5, low output. I got this one at 8.4, and I ordered a neck pickup for the Tyler Baster at 8.7, and they both sound tremendous. So this one is still basically low output with a little more edge, but it's the mellow guitar. I have the high output super pickup in the other one. So without any sauce, totally dry, middle cab. So, epic. Middle pickup. Fralin Blues Custom. Neck pickup. Bridge. Neck. So, I mean, it's the amp killer. It's the cleanest. It's a beautiful, clean channel, the first channel. And then when you put in the sauce, like I said, I mean, you can hear every single critical detail. Yeah, what can you say? Barefaced. Treat yourself. Save your money. There's no money in cabs right now. Everybody's dumping cabs because everyone's going direct and, you know, modelers, and impulse responses. So cabs are a dime a dozen right now, but these are the last cabs you'll ever own. If you got 412s, get rid of them. Get these 212s. If you've got 112s, get Barefaced. Just get yourself one, and you'll see, and then you'll want more. So that's the clean. And then add sauce. Throw some sauce on it. A little bit of sauce. And this is where these speakers, I mean, like I said, it's the album, man. It's the album. I mean, come on, tell me. So that was neck pickup, middle pickup. Come on top of Tone Mountain, all covered with froth. So this is channel 2, gain at noon o'clock, like halfway. I mean, bro, Brandon built so much into this amplifier, you just don't need it. That's the whole point of it. It's beautiful. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, articulation. MOSFET lead. Stop it already. Little neck pickup, little bluesies actions. So deep and throaty, and it's so responsive that you can hear my voice in the neck pickup. One more thing. Almost 4 years with the guitar. Play it all the time. It's number one. Guani one. And I just learned this. Almost 4 years now. I just learned this about Tyler. Tyler is known for their, I don't know what you call this, fretboard edge work. It looks like scalloping, but it's not. It's just the edge is broken in. When you pick up a Tyler, it feels broken in. And their fretwork is, I think it's alien technology. It's not even from Earth. You don't naturally pick up a brand new guitar. I mean, you can pick up a guitar and feel at home. It's very rare, but with every Tyler, it's just standard. And anyway, the way they, I guess, roll these edges, you see that? I just learned this. So you don't need, if you're trying to be Satriani clone, you know who you are. There's, he uses a octave pedal to go, wee, wee, wee. Well, guess what? Look at this. Look. I mean, I'm way off the neck. I'm on the back of the neck, and it's still playing notes. It's not even on the frets. How do you do that, Jimmy Tyler? So yeah, and that's a mistake as a guitar player. If you pull the string off the fretboard, a lot of times with crappy guitars, it'll get stuck on the edge of the fret or stuck on the edge of a pickup. But with this, it's like it was made. I'm going to try to practice and see if I can get it like halfway around the radius of the back of the neck and invent a whole new thing. Look, I'm a good half-inch behind the neck right there. It's the fingernails holding that. Let's hear that amplified, shall we? Feel free to copy that. I know I'm the inventor.